Here we go. So when you take the box, when you take the lid off the box, this is how it should be packaged. You've got some documentation, and the mini PC should be wrapped in something just to protect it from scratches and whatnot. And this is pretty common. You just pull that back, slide this out of here. And get rid of it. Now on the lid, on these units, if you remember, because we've seen this style of case from Minisforum before, it's just got these little fingerprints that say push down in the corners, and it just opens up. There's no rubber feet to remove. There's no screws to remove. Let me bring this up to the camera and show you a bit closer here what we're dealing with. There's the inside with our dual channel RAM, our fully swappable Wi-Fi card if you wanted to change it or upgrade it in the future. On top of that, we've got a little fan heatsink on the NVMe drive, which is pretty cool. But as I mentioned, just the way it ships, you don't really need to do anything to it. Probably, I'm going to guess that plug right there is for the SATA cable. If you wanted to add that 2.5-inch SATA drive to the lid. And then this is our BIOS or CMOS battery right here. That's all you need access to. You would never access this side. There's nothing user serviceable. The most you'd want to do is spray some air through there from time to time just to clear out any dust. And on the heat sinks on the bottom, on the back of it, and on the side, just a can of air, or the dusters, the electronic dusters, those are great. Just spray them in there. On the back, we just verify all the ports we looked at online. Right, our display port, our USB 4 Type-C, two 2.5 gig LANs, HDMI, Oculink, two USB 2s. These are great for keyboard. We have a Kensington lock in case you're worried about somebody stealing it. That's a steel cable that locks in, and then you can wrap that other end of the cable around something immovable. Coming around the side, just air vents. This is just passively cooled in here. That's why I'm suggesting you don't add more heat. There's no fan on the lid, so you put more stuff in here, it's going to get hotter in here. If it gets too hot, the RAM and the speed of the solid-state drive can be impacted in a negative way. You've got your two USB 3 Type-A's up front, along with your audio jack and power connector there. Power button, I mean. And yeah, that's the whole thing. There's your bottom of it. Really nothing to open on the bottom. Everything you need right there, that easy to get to. All right, let's see what else we've got in the box. We've got this cardboard piece here that comes out. And inside we've got it's a relatively small power brick. But I appreciate that the power cable is separated, right? So that means that I have much more cable length than just a power adapter that plugs in the wall. That means I'm not fighting with distance on where I can place the mini PC based on a 4 or 5 foot long cable. We've got easily 10 or 12 feet between this cable and this cable, and this doesn't take up a lot of space on a surge protector or an outlet where those big wall warts might cover or make inaccessible the plugs on each side. That drives me crazy, so I really prefer this design. Now, Minisforum does not make a power adapter, so what I would do is I would get a silver Sharpie and write Minisforum on it or something, just in case these get separated after a move. You definitely don't want to plug the wrong adapter in. So that's one thing I recommend. If you have a label maker and you want to make your own little Minisforum NAB9 PLUS label, even better. And then I never have to worry about getting them mixed up. This is our HDMI cable. This is the SATA cable for installing that 2.5-inch drive to the lid. These are the screws to secure the 2.5-inch drive. Right here on the lid, you can put a 2.5-inch drive, and then you would secure it, these holes, using these screws and this cable. And that's what that's for. So you know me, I'm not going to use those. And finally in the box is the VESA bracket that also has screws separate from the other screws. That's for the VESA bracket. That's for mounting this to the back of the PC. There's an arrow that indicates which direction is up and which side should face outwards. so that you don't put it on upside down and backwards, which is usually the way I do things. I laugh because it's true. This machine came pre-installed with version 22H2 of Windows 11 Pro. So 23H2 came out in the fall of 23, 24H2 came out in the fall of 24. We expect a 25H2 in the fall of 25. And this should be the annual update process. These are very big updates. So we are 2 updates behind because this is a model that's 2 years old. And we can see who's making our wireless and wired network adapters. And we've got, oh, this is an Intel, not Realtek, but Intel i226 are the 2.5 gig network adapters. And we've got the MediaTek wireless. So the benchmarks are pretty much on the drive what I'm expecting. They are your general Kingston level Gen 4 OEM supplier. This, again, helps keep the price down while still giving you a full terabyte of storage, which is absolutely incredible. And our read speed of 4,786 is approximately 8 times faster than a SATA drive that you could use and install and add heat. It's like that much difference. So just bear that in mind when we compare like a mechanical drive, you typically will get a number under 200. That's how vastly different this is.